My name is Ogunjobi Abiola. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Lexia AI. Lexia AI is a product that supercharges your e-commerce business, from creating a website using AI to creating eye-catching product images and definitely intriguing product descriptions. Lexia AI will set your business up on the internet in less than 5 minutes. So this is where all the magic happens at Lexia AI. At Lexia AI, we are supercharging businesses small and medium scale by building e-commerce websites for them, generating product descriptions and product images. We are trying to ensure that businesses spend the least amount of money, making the most amount of sales. Using Lexia AI, users do not have to think about social media content generation. They do not have to think about product description generation. They also do not have to even think about payments infrastructure, because signing up on our platform would give them all these benefits in just 5 minutes. Because our target markets are MSMEs and people who already have 95 businesses and trying to sell things on the side, we want to ensure that we try as much as possible, give them the opportunity to excel in the market, right? Over the years, we've built e-commerce websites for people, for businesses, and for individuals. And we've noticed one very, very striking thing: the fact that they do not have the time or the budget to create product images or product descriptions for their products, right? We started using AI to do this for them. Lexia AI is using AI to generate product images and product descriptions, social media posts for businesses. Take, for example, you sell dresses, right? With Lexia AI, you can upload a dress on a white background onto our platform, and it will generate that dress on a model in different sizes that you have instructed the AI to generate. So it could generate it in a size 8, a size 10, a size 12, and a size 14. You don't have to have different sizes of those dresses. Take multiple photographs or multiple photo shoots of those dresses. Have multiple models to do all that for you at a go. 8 years ago, I started out a software development firm, right? We were building websites for people, for individuals and businesses. And one thing we discovered was the fact that every time we needed to build an e-commerce website, it came with the hassles of having to generate product images from the clients, which they didn't know or they did not have. What are the variations which they would not want to give you at the go, and they'll tell you things like, oh, these things change all the time. How would you train us on how to use the website? And how would you train us on how to use the CMS and on whatnot? So over time, we started generating these product images for them using AI, right? And with AI, we'll generate product images and ask them, oh, how many sizes are on this clothing? We can use AI to generate it. And they loved it, right? We use AI to generate the product description. This cloth is 20% cotton, should not be washed in a washing machine, should not be ironed above so degree and all that. Then, when we had all this in line, and we had already built more than 100 websites, right, e-commerce websites using this format, looked at, said, okay, why don't we kick ourselves out of a job and build something instead that will take over this manual process of us having to generate these images every time that the user or rather that the customer now wants to update their website? Why don't you give them something that helps them do it themselves and they don't have to come back to us every time? And that's the reason why we decided to pivot and build Lexia AI. Because the internet is a very, very wide and broad space, right? These are things that we had been working with. We had worked with ChatGPT, we had worked with Gemini, we had worked with Sora, we had worked with all the Stable Diffusion and a lot more, DALL-E and a lot of other AI models. We have used them, we have tested them out in the past in our free time. It was very easy as a software development company to just pivot and ride with the new flow of the emerging AI market. We want to enable businesses and individuals make money without spending that much money, right? We want to give them a personal assistant on their mobile device, rather, right? We want to help them post on social media, right, on their mobile device. We want to help them generate Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, right, Twitter posts, without them having to spend so much getting a social media manager, a photographer to take images, a content writer to generate product descriptions. We understand what our customers would like to have on their website. We understand what our target market, or even the target market of our customers, would like to see on their websites and as product descriptions. Because of this, we try as much as possible, following global standards, to build our algorithm and train our algorithm with only systems and contents relevant to our local market, right? Because you would agree with me that the way a product description would look like in Japan, for example, is not the way that they will coin it in Nigeria or in the US, right? So we try as much as possible to train our models using local content to ensure that it is relevant to our own market. For the information that we use in training our AI model, it's very simple. We leverage on existing e-commerce websites that have proven to be successful. I would like to name names, but we leverage on those platforms to see how exactly the target market or the competition is writing product descriptions. As a software development company, that was what we were doing. And using those information and those product descriptions and those style of images, we begin to harness all this information to train our Lexia AI to generate product descriptions that will best suit and fit into our target market. Ultimate success for Lexia AI, honestly, would be sleeping and waking up and knowing that 1 million people across the globe are making sales every hour on our platform without having to physically take a photo shoot, without having to get a content creator, without having to get the social media director or agent, right? Knowing that looking at the dashboard and seeing 100 people, maybe 100 million people or 1 million people every hour making sales and transactions is what I would define as success.